Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of Resident Evil with Chris Redfield. We announced this before we begin. So, as you saw yesterday, we're just re-recording all of this since we lost our progress due to technical difficulties. So, we are going to be finishing up the mansion today, and then we'll see how far we get in the next part after the mask puzzle and dealing with Yawn uh first time, not second time. So with that said, again, there is no background music. I know I kind of forgot to mention that in the announcement, but I reassure you guys, there is no background music. If you hear any music like sounds, it's the sound effects. So with that said, because there isn't a lot of announcements, let's go ahead and get started with Resident Evil. So the last time we ended where we're actually going back up the stairs and going to meet Chris's helper, because Barry was the helper for Jill, but Barry is not with us since only 3 stars members survive. We're going to be doing kind of different. Blah, blah, blah. And we're also grabbing this because never mind, we're putting that back. But at this point, you should have everything ready to go. For the last mask. Oh, wait. I just realized. Oh, actually, no. We can get that after we do the thing for, Richard, because we don't get a certain item unless, we help Richard, I believe. I could be wrong. And because we put the other 3 masks already in place for the mask puzzle, it's not going to affect how much we can carry into that. Okay, we're skipping that cutscene, but that's Chris's helper. I can't remember her name. But I don't really like listening to her voice because it's kind of scratchy. So, or just, it's very irritating. Yeah, irritating to me. So, I try to avoid listening to it because it can be quite annoying. But we are running to get the serum. So as you can see, because we took care of these zombies earlier, we're going this specific way, because if you don't do it right the first time and you have to go back through doors and stuff, Richard will not survive. And this also helps with, like, not having to be in combat and dealing with it at the same time. Oop, you don't want that. And this is why you want room. And then as soon as we get through that door, you should get the achievement for saving Richard. Or if you've already done it as Jill, it won't do it again, I believe.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard!
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, because I know there is kerosene on this side of the house. I know she's gonna be annoying and ask if I need to heal my injuries and stuff. No, I don't need it.
No.
I just need to get in here to grab something. And we're also gonna save, because saving Richard, we don't want to repeat that. It's very annoying to repeat it. At least as Chris. Then again, that's just my personal opinion. Because you have to deal with Rebecca. And this is the only side of the story where, like, they actually move Richard. Because, as we saw with Jill Valentine, he was not moved to here at all. He wasn't even helped over here. Now, the reason I'm doing this... Sorry about that. So, now we're gonna actually... Nope. Wrong thing. Hello. Oh, never mind. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. So, the map. Oh, we still have stuff on that side, too. So, for the next part, we're gonna actually head back to that hallway. We are gonna be getting rid of a couple zombies. If we don't, get rid of them properly. It will, for lack of a better word, it will come to haunt us when we come back to the mansion, so that's why I'm just going to take care of them now and versus later. But it should allow us to do this, and thankfully we're not on a time crunch. Plus, we don't want to deal with crimsons if we can avoid it. Yes, you're gonna take it. Woo! And I was right. Because eventually, that door becomes where, like, any zombie could go through it. We'll just do it just because I don't feel like running to a save room right now. Okay. We also want to do it actually after we go to the other side. Because that guy will also do it. Now we're going into this room. Now remember how we had to carry the lighter with Jill? We don't have to do that with Chris, thankfully. Which makes this part so much easier on us. Because we can see things. Uh-oh. Oh, I did get attacked. So that'll be... Oh, wrong way, obviously. Ooh. Oh! Sorry, that must be rough, buddy. Now, because we've taken care of this side, we are going to actually swap to the shotgun, because the next part after we get the key, obviously. Or no, wait, we're going to wait until we get the key. But now we have kind of another piece of the puzzle. Alright. We have to go back to this side of the house because this is where the music puzzle is on. And while we give Rebecca some time, this also allows Chris, like, if there's other puzzles he wasn't able to solve, or if he did not get the shotgun earlier, this would permit you time to get the shotgun while she takes time to solve the puzzle. So we're actually going to go back to, after we drop some stuff off, we're going to go back to the item area over there and then go back to the area with the typewriter, the dining room, which is where you start in the game. And we're going to grab a piece so that way we can just get done with the puzzle area there. And get the puzzle piece we need to get the key to get to the room upstairs that is locked for us right now. Thankfully, she doesn't ask you every time. And we're not gonna save yet because of two reasons. One, we haven't really made a lot of progress. Two, I want to make sure that we do it right before the fight with Yawn and the other mini boss, as I like to call them. because with the mini bosses, it's just always better to be prepared for it than not prepared. Thankfully, there's nobody coming out of the rooms after us. This hallway. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this room, grab everything except the item we need in here. Yes, we're gonna take this. We're gonna move this bookcase. And we're gonna combine it. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're actually going to use this. Now, I will mute the part where potential copyrighted music might be played, but since Chris does not know how to play the piano, we're just going to let that be in the recording, because then you can tell, like, it's not actual piano music. He's just trying to learn how to play the piano, which is Moonlight Sonata. And of course, Rebecca
me,
comes in to
Chris.
help out.
Rebecca,
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
can you play?
So she is rusty. She has not played the piano in a while. And like I said, this part is muted.
What was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Yes, we're gonna practice.
Sure.
Let her practice.
But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
And so we're gonna go back to the room, the dining room, get the puzzle piece, and then get the rest of the stuff outside from the courtyard. Or the little garden area. I don't know, like a mini backyard. Something like that. Oh, yep. So we want to grab this because it's a wooden emblem. And just prove that it is. When you examine. Because I think this room is still not done because of one puzzle, obviously. That's okay. We're gonna... As I'm getting attacked by a Mew. Alright. We're actually going to go the upstairs way, because if you go through that hallway too much, the windows will break. And enemies will come pouring out, so it's just always kind of been the safe bet to not go through that hallway unless you absolutely have to. Because once you unlock stuff like the doors and whatnot, it's just so much easier to just go through the non-window doorways. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't go through that way. Because what most people don't know is if you go through that doorway at least twice. It could be different on other difficulties. But if you go through that door, the handle will fall off until you go to the residence and complete the residence. So, you're gonna have to go through that hallway. Yay. No, we don't need to go that way. Oop. Alright. So we need to go back downstairs. Are you gonna get up? Please don't break windows. Oh. We're just gonna grab some stuff outside. Ouchie! Alright, we're actually gonna combine the two. And I know he got hurt, so this is okay to use. And we're gonna go put these away. So that should 100%. Alright. Hasn't worked up the courage to jump over them. I don't think there's... Oh, never mind. Good thing we did not go that way. Sadly. Oh, Jesus. He's scared of my cat because he's like laying in my lap right now. Sorry, doggos. Couldn't avoid it. He was like, don't say sorry to them. So after we go put our stuff away, we're gonna go back and check on Rebecca and see if she's made any progress. As you can see, we love keeping stuff just in case we need it. So now, we're gonna head back to the room with, the piano, since we've given someone time to practice. Okay. And when we enter, she's gonna play the song, so I am going to mute it again just to avoid copyright.
Chris! Chris! I think I got it.
Perfect.
What's this?
So there's a secret entrance. And you'll be able to finish this room. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Now you can't put the gold emblem back, so you have to make sure you get this emblem. And we're just gonna leave Rebecca alone because we're not talking. And then we're gonna actually head back to here. Now, you may be wondering, why am I not going back to the save room to grab stuff? Because we need to get the key still. But now this allows us to open the clock. Now, this picture is the solution to the clock. The shorthand is where the green point should be pointing at the red, and the long hand should be pointing at red. So I think with this puzzle, You need to only move the long hand. I think it's large. No, it was small. So we're going to move the large back because the short hand is where it needs to be. So we're going to move the small one. Move it either left or right. It does not matter. As long as they run through and we stop turning it. Oh, maybe I did it wrong. It'd be too easy if it was just doing that twice, huh? So it was right. And this is how you get the key. Oh, then we have the mansion key, which you could look at it, examine it, and it's the shield key. It opens only one door, and that's the door to Yon. So before we do battle with Yon and whatnot, we are gonna actually head back to the room with Richard in it. I don't think Rebecca is there, but if she is, as I'm trying to get to the door. We're gonna. And then I think we're gonna do the upstairs way just because it'll be a lot quicker to get to the door we need to get to. This was just easier to get to. We're gonna swap this and this. But then we're gonna also get the ink ribbons out. So now we are gonna be actually doing 2 mini bosses. We are gonna be doing Yawn and the mask puzzle. Finishing off the mask puzzle. Now, I am gonna bring, like, first aid. Just because I know we'll be needing it. Possibly, after dealing with Yawn. And or, the mixed herbs. Because it is very possible to get hurt within the boss fight, so first we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna combine that. There we go. Give me a moment. Had to pause for a moment. Sorry about that. We are back. So now we are heading off to face Yawn. My cat apparently loves Yawn because Yawn is a snake. And if you guys have never seen the clip, I will put the link to the short somewhere. But you could just see him get all excited. Like, he was laying in my lap all good and well behaved. And he just sees this huge snake that looks like a normal nice snake on the screen. And he just saw it and he was like, Mom, I want to play with the snake. I'm kind of terrified that he actually would play with the snake. But just seeing one on screen just made me laugh as he was like eyeing it and stuff. Now we just use this key. We're going to discard it. And you should have 2 empty spaces now. We're not going to probably use both of them, but you never know. Because I know one of them in that room is going to be shotgun ammunition. So that is why I'm saying that we're not going to be probably using both, but again, you never know. So we're going to open the door. And we're going to skip the cutscene because it's basically the same cutscene. Just minus the part with Richard. If we can skip it. Ouchie. We scared him off. We're gonna grab the shotgun shells, although we are poisoned, and we're gonna grab this mask. Now, because Richard did not help us, or, well, yeah, basically help us with, oh wait, we're not trying to, no. Yeah, but this one will be your last mask. And this room should be cleared. Now, if you are playing as Jill, obviously this is when you would get the assault shotgun. But that is not the case with Chris. You will have to wait until you go to the residence to obtain it. And because Chris is poisoned, I didn't do it on purpose.
Chris!
But
I need serum.
Serum. I remember.
so now we're trying to save Chris like we did Richard, by grabbing him serum. And this is the only time, like, as you could tell, like the other time, we didn't get a chance to play as Barry, but apparently we had a chance to play as Rebecca because Chris is poisoned and he can't run to grab the serum himself. And there is an achievement, actually, too, if you play as Rebecca and save Chris as Rebecca. And now we are running to save Chris. And because I got rid of those zombies earlier, Chris won't have to worry about Rebecca being in danger getting him serum. And we're gonna skip that because I'm not the type of person to endure hearing her voice any more than it is necessary. Now we're gonna actually do the next puzzle. Now that we've face yawned the first time. The second time, we'll get something hopefully even better than the assault shotgun. So that way we can finish and start going to the cabin. And I think that's where we'll probably end it, is finishing the cabin. If I can English today. Now, be ready, because the door will close as soon as I'm in front of the one with no nose, so thank you. I mean, could go out that way, but then it's just wasting time. So we're gonna go near the casket. And deal with the primal crimson. I don't believe you're gone. And I was right to not trust you. Then we get more shotgun shells. Hence why I say break the shot. And you get a little switch to escape and a stone and metal object. Have a nice day, sir. So I'm actually gonna go through. Go up here. You guys will remember where we got one of the masks. It was through here. Oh, we didn't get a key for that. Haha. I kid. We are not doing that. Alright. We're gonna head to the save room and save, because we just did 2 difficult parts. Don't want to really repeat it, you know? Alright, we're gonna swap that. Swap this for that. Add this. And add this. Why are we doing that? Because that is for a puzzle. We're going to save it. Now, why am I saving it here versus anywhere else? Well, this is going to be on the way to the cabin, obviously. But also, this will allow us to, for lack of a better word, Like, if we mess up at the cabin, or mess up on the way to the cabin, we could always come back to this save. But I doubt it because we do have the wind crest, which, like I said, will allow you to get the magnum. The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. This is the only reason why I'm using it right now, because this is the first time using it. Go through anyways. And so going through it, we at least know we've used it at least once. We also should have this ready because there is going to be an enemy that will come after Chris and or Jill. And this will help you avoid having to reload the game. And we're going to use the metal and stone object. Now, this is going to be used for 2 puzzles, so this part is just to get puzzle pieces for said object. Now, at the cabin, there is a storage box. Oop, defensive item. Come on. Trying to grab defensive item. And I think after we grab the first aid can, that's all the items. Yep. So we can't go do the residence yet because we need an item for a residence. North and east is what we need. So red, I believe, is, and the way I remember it, or north and west, sorry. The way I remember it is the first one, well, the direction that they need to be in is where the west is. No. We're gonna skip this because it's basically the same cutscene except you hear it in Chris's voice. And now this time we have to make sure this is facing north. And I did it in the wrong direction. So this puzzle is always difficult to do, but it only took a couple tries because I remembered the directions. And this is where you get to use the wind crest. But you have angry, ravenous crows that come and attack you. I don't know why they want to attack. No. Whew. So far they have not hurt me. That I'm aware of. Yeah, as you can see, Crow's not happy with us. We're just trying to grab some quick, quietly, and painlessly. These crows are not nice. And once you solve this puzzle, which is very easy, you get the Magnum, which is a nice little, please just leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Hi, Lisa. We're back. Back again. Just to be safe and sorry, I feel like. Because I feel like until we grab the crank, we're okay to do this. If not, then we blame it on me. I'm also gonna grab actually a red herb. Put one of the green herbs there. And we're actually unequipping our weapon. Why do you ask? Oops, we also want to grab the map. I know I haven't grabbed everything yet. We're just actually trying to go back outside to grab something. But this next part, you do not want to do yet until you've completed the outside. And you do not want to waste your ammunition on this part. Why do you ask? Because we are going to be facing another mini-boss that we can't beat until near endgame. And you actually want to save because this part can be challenging. And why there are herbs outside. I would recommend saving before you grab the crank. Why do you ask? Because once you go out, this door here, that's when you kind of get knocked unconscious by Lisa. Or not. I think the little girl's name is Lisa. Or whoever the daughter is of Trevor and his wife. Because his wife's name, I think, is the other person in the, like, family photo. You grab the crank. You hear the door open. Get popped. And knocked out for a few hours. I don't know. That's just a hypothesis. Ouchie. Run away. Because that's what we need to do right now. And then you gotta make sure you re-equip your weapon, because there are gonna be zombies out here. Ooh. Alright. Okay. And we don't even have to come back out here. Because once you 100% it, you 100%. It's only if you don't get the puzzle piece for the Magnum that you have to come back out here. But you don't have to go, like, all the way out to the cabin, just to the courtyard. This part, we just run. Run. And now we have the part to go to the residence, which is where we're going to head to next. I think we'll save when we get to the residence and call it there for this part, just because, you know, we've accomplished 2 areas in this part of the walkthrough. And as you could tell, it doesn't even require a lot of time to do these parts once you know how to do it the first time. Like with Jill, I mean, it's been over a year since I played as Jill, and I wasn't sure. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Come on. And we're gonna go. English today is not going so well. We're gonna grab the green and blue herbs that are here, because that should complete this area, I believe. Yep, that completed this area. And we don't have to do it later on. So now we're gonna look at the crank. It's known as the square crank. We're gonna use it. Alright. So now we go down the ladder. After we complete the residence, though, and get the battery put in, we just have to be extra careful because there will be snakes. So if you are afraid of spooters and snakes, I would not recommend playing this and or watching this part. Alrighty. Okay. No animals were harmed in the making of this game. I think they have learned not to mess with Chris Redfield. We're gonna grab this. Really hate this part. I'm not, like, afraid of snakes, but I'm not a big fan of them either. I'm more of cute, cuddly kitty cats and doggos, because those are safer. But I think next time we'll just grab stuff, but we're not gonna grab it just yet. So we're gonna put this stuff away, except the herbs that I mixed, because we will actually need those. There we go. We're also gonna put this away right now. So next time, we will start and complete, hopefully. Ooh. Yes, we're gonna take that. We're also gonna take this. I just grab the stuff that's in here, make sure this room's at least completed. Safe rooms are very easy to complete, picking stuff up for. And there's some kerosene, so if we need the kerosene, we got that. Oh. Alright. We're gonna save it here. So, thank you guys again for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will hopefully catch you all in the next video.